this Tetra Tetra Flexagon. It has 4 sides, and it's just made out of 1 sheet of paper. It flexes back and forth twice before you have to start over again. And this one was made with a double-sided sheet of paper. On each side, I put a different image. So there's 4 images total, and they're lined up with the center of the paper. So the first thing is to fold it into an accordion. We're gonna go half, crease, take the mountain over to the open side and crease, and then finish. Okay, and that gives us our accordion. And the next step is to take a C-shaped section and cut it free from the accordion. So there's a couple ways to do this. You can just free cut, make 2 cuts about 1/3 of the way down, or you can measure. So we're going to measure here so I can make my cuts even. So I'm going to make 2 marks, one at 2.7 and one at 5.5. And those are going to give me 1, 2, 3/3 that are equal. I'll go back and line up my square. And then I'm going to cut through both sheets of paper. So keep in mind this is folded in half, and I'm cutting through both sides at the same time. So you might have to go through it more than once. So I'm going to start here at the fold and go straight out. And then I'm going to come down to this one, to the fold, come straight out. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is disconnect this side right here. I'm going to find my edge. Right there on that crease. And I'm going to cut from one point to the other. And now that's free and swings open. Okay, for the next step, I'm just going to swing this upside down. It's a little easier to understand this way. I'm going to open this window and make a fold here. And then I'm going to swing this whole panel around like this. So this is going to come back through on this side. Right here. It's going to pop right up just like that. And then I'm going to close this panel in and lay that panel down. And you can see it's got like this woven effect when it's done. And you can check it before you tape it down, so you can check to make sure that it flexes properly. If you can get that far, then you're good to go. And I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive right here on the edge. So if you want to preserve the image, you can use a clear tape. You do have to tape it on the outside because it has to continue to flex. So for this one, I'm going to grab another sheet of paper and just kind of use that as a tape. Okay, so I printed an extra piece of my paper with that pattern that's going to match up right here. So it's going to camouflage it a bit, just like that. I think I could probably even get away with trimming the top of it a bit more. So I'm going to put my double-sided tape down. And then come on over here to this edge. Tape it. Ooh, I could probably get this little edge off right here too. good. Okay, so now it's taped and connected, and now I can flex it. The more you flex it, the easier it is to work with. I can see my little tapey part through there, which I think I'll mess with and fix that. Lift this up. There we go. Get that more flush. I can't see it. That's better. Okay. I'll move it and flex it a little bit. There we go. Nice. Okay. When I finished my 2 Flexagons, I realized I wanted a container for them, so I made a simple folder from some coverweight paper. Basically, any coverweight paper will work as long as it's easily foldable. You start by folding it in half, and then make sure you get a generous amount of space around each of the objects that you want to enclose in the folder. You measure up and make sure you create a bottom flap that's going to be tall enough to hold the objects into the folder. After that, it's a simple matter of scoring, folding and creasing the paper, and then gluing the 2 edges of the pockets down.